All right, we're going to be performing the Macromolecules lab. You can use this video for in the event that you're absent or you're unable to complete the lab. So we've got our materials set up. We have whole milk, almond beverage, soy beverage, rice beverage, and then for the chemicals we're going to be using, we have the Burt Solution, Sudan 3 Solution, Lougolds Solution, and Beverages Solution. You have a 15-spot well plate, and underneath it is your well plate paper diagram. Over here we have 4 test tubes and your hot water bath. If your water needs to be rewarmed, just make sure you inform your instructor when you get to that portion of the lab. All right, so the first test is we're going to take our whole milk, and you're going to put 5 drops of whole milk into your well plate. Okay. And we will take our almond beverage. It says to put 5 drops of almond beverage. Five drops of soy. And 5 drops of rice beverage. All right, so the first test that we're going to be doing is with the Burt Solution. It says for this that we're going to be testing for proteins. So it asks that you put 10 drops of Burt Solution into each of these spots that it's marked for Burt Solution. All right, so what you will want to do in your data table is draw or color what color changes you see. If the solution turns to from a blue to a violet color, that indicates the presence of proteins. So again, you can look at this video to make that determination. If you see proteins present in these 4 beverages. Okay, next we will be doing the Sudan 3 solution. This is to check the presence of lipids and fats. For this one, you only need to add 5 drops of Sudan solution. Now, once you add the Sudan solution, you should see a reddish orange stain, and if it's reacting, you should see the solution moving around. What it's actually doing is causing the fat inside the beverage to collect and essentially stain it. So you should be looking for movement within the liquid itself. So on your data table, you will indicate any color change using the Sudan 3 solution to check for fat. Next, we will be doing the Lougolds test, which is going to be checking for complex carbs, or also known as polysaccharides. So with Lougolds Solution, you're going to put 10 drops into each spot of your well plate. And with Lougolds Solution, you want to see a color change of like a orange, a burnt orange. It's indicating the presence of complex carbs. So if you see any color change in that, make sure you notate what you're using the colors on your data table. All right, finally, we're going to perform the test for simple carbohydrates or monosaccharides. So for experiment D, we're going to be putting 5 drops of each one of our beverages into a test tube. So I'm following the same order. I started with whole milk, then almond, putting in soy, and lastly the rice beverage. And here I'm going to be using Benedict's solution. For your lab, it says to put 5 drops of Benedict's solution in each. Then once you do that,
excuse me, teachers, upon this interruption.
Then you will take your solutions, give them a little swirl, and place them in your warm bath. Make sure you keep track of which one is which when you place them into your bath. I'm placing them in the same order. And you want to wait approximately 60 seconds for it to sit with the warm bath. All right, so we have waited approximately 60 seconds, so we're going to pull our tubes out. I'm going to start first with the whole milk. So you can see, is it zooming?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put it right there. All right, next we have the almond beverage, so you can compare the data, the color change, if there is any, to that of whole milk. Then we have the soy beverage. Got it. And lastly, the rice beverage. If you don't get one more of this too, we'll do both.